filibuster. And Fox confirms that coronavirus vaccines are going to be made mandatory for every member of the United States military. The announcement's expected tomorrow from Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin.
64% of active duty service members are already vaccinated. The news comes days after President Biden urged all federal employees to get the jab. In a speech last week, Biden said he was directing the Defense Department to examine how to make the COVID-19 vaccine mandatory.
Fox's Lucas Tomlinson at the Pentagon. A van carrying 29 migrants crashes just north of the border in Texas, killing at least 10 people, including the driver.
Brooks County Sheriff Urbino Martinez says the van involved was only designed to hold up to 15 passengers, but he says it was overloaded with 25 people aboard when it crashed on a remote stretch of U.S. Route 281 in Encino, Texas, about 50 miles north of McAllen.
Fox's Rob Dawson. America's listening to Fox News.
Sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Good morning. It is a Thursday morning, the 5th day of August. You're listening to Mix 1041 on your radio. You're listening on the Mix 1041 app, which is on your phone or mobile device, and you can download the free app if you haven't already at mymix1041.com. Thanks to CHI Memorial. And we're now broadcasting on Mix TV. You can watch the broadcast on our digital television channel at mymix1041.com. Your local time brought to you by your local community college. It's 7:02. Cleveland State puts our community first. All right, in the news, the latest count from the State Department of Health puts the number of active cases in Bradley County at now 331. To put that in some perspective, we had gotten down to 5 active cases. 331. That's another 40 new cases in one day alone. Weekly counts have doubled. For the past 3 weeks, the rise in cases and new cases is going upward. Hospital numbers are also tracking very closely with the trend. And so, because of that, Bradley County Mayor Gary Davis, Cleveland Mayor Kevin Brooks have asked to come in this morning. They'll be on at about 8 o'clock to talk about this situation and to tell everybody, look, if you haven't yet, study it, do your part, and get vaccinated. It is imperative because 97% of the people who are hospitalized are not vaccinated. That's who's getting sick here. Roughly 30%. Folks, this is my word. I'm going to use the word embarrassing. Embarrassing. 30% of our Bradley County population has been vaccinated. It's unbelievable. They are continuing, the mayors are continuing to encourage those who are willing and able to be vaccinated. So they're going to join me at 8 o'clock. Bradley County Mayor Gary Davis, Cleveland Mayor Kevin Brooks right here. And it's going to be a very informative interview. The Tennessee Highway Patrol updating the crash late last night. A person died following the crash I-75 southbound going toward Ooltewah late last night. According to a preliminary report, a 2006 Acura and a 2019 commercial Volvo were traveling south on I-75. A Ram truck commercial Freightliner traveling north on 75. The Volvo made an improper lane change, causing the Acura to travel into the median. The car lost control, spun out, and struck the Volvo in the southbound lane. The Highway Patrol says 2 cars through the median, striking several trees. And investigators say the driver of the Acura, Wendy Rochez, is facing charges, and the interstate opened up about 4 o'clock yesterday. A couple of stories from the Sheriff's Department beat this morning. Sheriff's deputies called to a child assault in progress at the ball fields on the property of Bradley Central High School. It happened at about 6 o'clock Tuesday night. Witnesses reported they observed 2 men assaulting a handcuffed juvenile by throwing him to the ground, smacking him, making him run laps, flip tires, and other things. The child was observed crying. The juvenile, age 13, reported he had been handcuffed, taken from his home, forced into a vehicle by two men, driven to athletic fields at Bradley Central High School, and forced to perform the physical exercise in the heat of the day without water. The investigation revealed the two men were dressed in military style, wearing badges and police-style duty belts, complete with handguns. The two men, identified as Tristan Palmer, 23, of Madisonville, and Gabriel Black, 27, of Cleveland. Now, they stated and told sheriff's deputies they were sent by their boss with a fugitive recovery company to, quote, work this kid and give him a boot camp. After investigation and discussion of the circumstances with the DA's office, both men charged with kidnapping and aggravated child abuse, and this situation is ongoing. Also this week, August 3rd, Bradley County emergency personnel, as we have already reported, responded to the 5600 block of Dalton Pike. This happened on Tuesday afternoon. And to update you on this, Ernesto Perez, age 27, of Calhoun, Georgia, was administered field sobriety test. He failed that and is charged with vehicular assault and numerous other charges. And Cody Womp. We're joined by Jimmy Logan, who Jimmy knows Cody Womp, I'm sure.
Certainly. Announced
Wednesday she will run, preparing to run against Hamilton County District Attorney Neil Pinkston.
It's going to be a very interesting race. Of course, the Womp family has been very popular in Hamilton County for a number of years. As you may remember, her brother was a candidate against Chuck Flashman on a couple occasions, as my memory is, and it may not be that great because I'm here in the beauty and aura of Ashley this morning. So I may be distracted from what I'm thinking.
That duck tie is too tight.
Well, I don't know if the mixed TV is available, but folks, this is the official duck tie. Let me tell you. But going back to that, I've tried a lot of cases involving each of them. Certainly, Cody came to Bradley County from the Public Defender's Office in Hamilton County, got a taste of both prosecution and representing citizens accused. So she presents herself wonderfully. I think it's going to be a very exciting race. Neil Pinkston, I think, will draw on the cold cases and the work that he has done, and there's so many of those cases and sort of a system, that cold case system he has had, which will, I think, be very, very popular. The disputes which have existed in Hamilton County between law enforcement over the past 4 or 5 years in some areas and the district attorney's office, all of the problems which have occurred there. That's going to make it an even more interesting race.
All right, we're going to talk more about the duck race coming up, and we'll get Jimmy's take on it. Of course, it is Friday night. Dr. Candice Bell, principal of Walker Valley, is coming in here in just a moment. We continue our series with our middle and high school principals. Back in 30 seconds.
Southern Heritage Bank has faced many challenges with you over the past 23 years. We're still here for you today, stronger than ever. Whether you prefer self-serve banking or a personal banker to assist you with your transactions, we offer the services you need. Online and mobile banking with bill pay, cash or check deposits at our bank location ATMs, and open an account online, all available 24/7. We are committed to you and to our local community. We're here for good. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Don Ledford Automotive Center reminds you to pick up your ducks today. Don Ledford Automotive Center is your home for Chevrolets and Buicks. Check them out at donledford.com and on Northley Highway. At Don Ledford, they say yes. Interstates look clear out there, but remember, school is back in our area, so those school zones are in effect and kids are at bus stops. So if you see anything we should know about, give us a call on the Volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line at 614-6499.
Oh, Jimmy, you got something else? Yeah, I need to say something else.
Yes, this traffic is sponsored by Waste Connections, wasteconnections-clevelandtn.com. They work with the communities and businesses they serve to make sure that all forms of waste are handled in ways that are reliable for their customers, safe for their employees, and respectful for the environment.
A wonderful, wasteful observation.
Thank you.
So, Jimmy, the duck race is Friday night.
How exciting. I'm telling you, people talking about it all over the countryside, and I've been wearing this tie this week with the ducks, and I think you got that for me, or maybe, and I'm so appreciative of it. It's old, but
about 12 years ago.
Good.
It looks good.
It's been in the Mighty Mouse.
Yes, it has.
There's no question.
You got it.
We had to get it cleaned once. But, gosh, what a time. Folks, if you've never attended the duck race, it's delightful. There's just something for everybody to enjoy. And one of the most significant things, I was with the Old Timers Club on Tuesday night of this week. They're so excited because they see people they've not seen in a year.
Yeah.
Now 2 years.
Especially now.
And they are so excited about coming to the duck race. And let me tell you, some of them went this Monday and got their vaccinations. Good. Folks, listen, I know Steve's already talked about what's happening in our community. You can take whatever position you wish to at this point in time in our country. You don't have to. But as I saw a person who was dying on television last night, he said, please, do it for people you care about. Get vaccinated. And he was crying, macho man, and that kind of thing. You saw the report on the legislators, their attendance. It was released this week of how many times they missed votes. Yeah. There was one who missed 100% of his votes after announcing his support for a resolution not supporting vaccinations. He spent 8 months in the hospital suffering from COVID, is now urging his constituency to get vaccinated.
And we know it's a choice. I looked at the Chattanooga Times Free Press front page this morning. It's about Meigs County. It's interesting that they did the story this morning. We had already planned an interview with the Meigs County Health Department. We're going to tape it later today and air it tomorrow morning. But it's unbelievable. Meigs County is the second highest percentage vaccination county in the state. And it's just incredible. So we're going to ask them what they're doing. You know, the mayors are coming in this morning at 8 o'clock to really urge this. An interview that's being talked, Channel 3 mentioned it last night.
Yes.
But look, it is very important, and people are getting very sick who aren't vaccinated.
Steve, did I understand something was going to happen at the duck race tomorrow night?
That's right, Cook's Food Store, and Ashley can speak more to that. Ashley, tell me what Cook's is doing.
Yeah, starting 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, Cook's Food Store. You can go by there and get your Moderna or your Johnson & Johnson vaccine at the pharmacy. So you have to go inside Cook's, though, but it's at the pharmacy. You can get your vaccine.
And that's going to go open through?
All day Friday.
All day. And going to the time when people will be gathering there just to have fun. And if you haven't been vaccinated, another opportunity. The opportunities are there, folks.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here. Dr. Candice Belt, principal of Walker Valley, is up next.
The all-new Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
3 Mountain View Nissan locations mean one giant selection. And with over 800 new Nissan vehicles to choose from, we've got something the whole family will love. Like no payments for 90 days and 0% financing on select Nissan models. That's right, 0 payments and 0% financing on some of our best-selling Nissan models. So come shop Mountain View Nissan in Chattanooga, Dalton, and the all-new Cleveland, home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Tomorrow, Duck Race Day, high of 88 with a low of 68. And on Saturday, 50% chance of storms with a high of 89 and a low of 69. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 63 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty, lifetime powertrain warranty. That's at Vehicles Direct, located on South Lee Highway in Cleveland, vehiclesdirect.com.
All right, we are Mix 104.1, and I'm joined by Ashley R., Jimmy Logan, and guys, let's give away some ducks. That's what it's all about. What do you say?
Hey, be a winner, get a duck.
Let's do it right now. We're going to open the phone lines on the volunteer Redipest Mix line, 614-6499. If you don't have your rubber duck for tomorrow night's Mix 104.1 duck race, call now, 614-6499. Don't forget our grand prizes tomorrow night include a pre-owned GMC Yukon Denali, courtesy of Don Ledford, and a trip to Jekyll Island. Those are the 2 grand prizes, plus numerous other prizes. Live music. We're shutting down Raider Drive with the food trucks. Plus, Ashley, we have more attractions and things to do this year than ever before.
Oh, yeah. We'll have about 7 bounce houses. We've got 2 monster trucks, which we've never had before, so that's exciting. Vendors everywhere, and the food trucks are a huge hit this year.
We also have cheerleading teams coming out.
Yes, all the local high schools are going to have their cheerleading squads out there.
All right, so call now. If you don't have a duck, you can't win the prizes, so make sure you get them. And then, Ashley, they've got to be picked up by when?
6 o'clock today at Don Ledford. So
all right.
Make sure you get by there and get your duck.
So call me now if you want your duck. You don't have your duck yet at 614-6499 on a Thursday morning, the 5th day of August. It's Duck Eve. Candice Bell up next. Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too. Whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home, Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Rinnai, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
Dr. Eston Winger specializes in varicose vein surgery to help you live a fuller life.
Most everything that we do for varicose vein disease is done here in the office, and so a hospital stay is not required. We take most insurances here, and most vein procedures are covered by insurance, which most people don't realize. Or make an appointment, and I'd be happy to talk to you and evaluate your legs.
Schedule a consultation by phone, 423-472-5423. Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty, lifetime powertrain warranty, complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, "Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza." And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center offers Bradley County's only state-of-the-art sterile compounding laboratory. We are here to customize drugs and medications that are not available commercially or over the counter. Maintain your health with medication designed to meet your body's specific needs. It's just what the doctor ordered. Put your health in the hands of trained professionals you know and trust. Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center, North Ocoee Street. Phone 476-5548 or visit medicalcenterrx.com.
Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits. It's always the right time for Mrs. Winter's. Serving up the most delicious Southern-style food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Their classically American Southern fried chicken, hot buttery biscuits, and home-style sides can't be beat. Mrs. Winter's on Keith Street near 25th Street in Cleveland. Visit lovemrswinters.com. Don't wait in line. Download the free Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits app for pickup or delivery.
That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, we have a very disturbing story from the Bradley County Sheriff's Office. They were called to a child assault in progress at athletic fields at Bradley Central High School. It happened about 6 o'clock Tuesday night. Witnesses reported they observed two men assaulting a handcuffed juvenile by throwing him to the ground, smacking him, making him run laps, and more. We'll tell you more about this. By the way, this story is getting a lot of coverage, not only here in Bradley County, but a lot of people around the entire region are following this story. Also, other news this morning, and the Tennessee Highway Patrol, sadly, a person died, they say, in a crash on I-75 southbound going toward Ooltewah. That is not the same crash which shut down the interstate for hours yesterday, I-75 northbound. It was a mess on the interstate. Sadly, someone died in the southbound crash yesterday. There is much more news, including my interview with the Bradley County and Cleveland City mayors. They're coming in at 8 o'clock to talk about the rising numbers as far as the virus cases are concerned, and they're going to urge the public to get vaccinated. Bradley County is only at about 30% vaccination, and so it's a very low number. State rate, by the way, is running over 40%. But at any rate, we're going to talk with them coming up at 8 a.m. This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland. Joined now by Dr. Candice Belt. She is the principal of Walker Valley High School. Hello, Dr. Belt.
Good morning, Steve. How are you today?
I am doing great. Thank you for coming. We've been talking to our principals of middle and high schools this week. So how's it going at Walker Valley?
It's great. We've had a wonderful start. Teachers came back on Tuesday. We've been in 2 great days of in-service, so very excited to get back. Students come in the morning, so it's here. We're ready.
It is definitely here. It's a big week. I know you open tomorrow with a half day. And let me go back. You know, I just mentioned on the news about the rising virus cases. Tell me how you're looking at that as far as Walker Valley.
Well, I feel like we're a little more prepared this year. I'm very excited with the district's technology initiatives. We're going to be one-to-one with Chromebooks this year. So we're going to be prepared to teach students, you know, whether they can be in our classrooms or if they need to be at home for a while. So last year taught us a lot about flexibility, and so we're just ready to roll whatever this year throws at us.
Joined by Dr. Candice Belt. She is the principal of Walker Valley High School. Hey, you got a turf field being put in? Tell me about that.
Yes, we are so excited. We go up there and watch it day by day. Just can't believe the way our facilities are going to look this fall. We got the first home game coming up August 20th. I think we're going to be ready to rock and roll. Coach is over the moon. The band's over the moon. It's just made the whole start of the year a really exciting time for our whole campus.
What, other than that and what we've talked about, what are a couple other things that you're really interested in this coming year?
Well, excited. We found out on our first day of in-service that Walker Valley received the $15,000 Fitzgerald Innovation Grant this year to build a think space in our media center. So that looks like you'd be very interested. Recording, producing. all these projects that our students are engaged in, now they have a place, or they will have a place to bring it to life.
Wow.
So we're just really over the moon thrilled about that. That was an exciting bit of news to come back to on Tuesday morning.
Wonderful. Ethan Evers doing a great job up there, I know. And,
yes.
His sister used to work here.
Awesome,
So,
awesome. We tried to get him a mattress. He was he was our above and beyond. So
he was one of the finalists.
Yes.
Well, Dr. Candice Belt, principal of Walker Valley High School, anything you want to add here before we go?
Just it's going to be a great year. So many things happening inside the building, outside the building. More opportunities for students. We're going to start a competitive archery team this year.
Great.
Kim Fisher started that at Black Fox many moons ago, and the elementaries got on board, and as those kids grew, the middle schools got on board, and so now those kids are in high school. So
wow.
we're excited to see that opportunity come to Walker Valley as well.
Great, great. Well, have a wonderful year, and of course, we'll see you soon. We'll be up there with you on the 27th as you get ready to welcome Bradley Central.
Yes, sir. We can't wait.
The Battle of the Turfs.
Yeah, it'll be great. Thank you so much always for your support of our schools. It means the world.
Thank you very much. Dr. Candice Belt's the principal of Walker Valley High School, and we have been talking with all of our principals. We've got another one coming in here in a few minutes, Robbie Winters, who Ashley is chronically late.
No, bless you.
He'll probably be here. I know he'll probably be here next week. So what?
I don't think he's
Of course
here
he's
yet.
not. But anyway, I'm gonna say he gets that from his dad.
No,
Bill.
he is here. You're good.
Robbie's here?
Robbie's here.
Oh, I don't believe it. It's a hologram. All right, so we'll talk to Robbie coming up next, representing Lake Forest Middle School. Hey, Ashley, let's get a check of the streets. I know that Don Ledford's excited. The duck race is tomorrow night, but everybody better be picking those ducks up by when?
Today at 6 o'clock.
Wow.
Yes, so Don Ledford Automotive Center reminds you to pick up your ducks today by 6 o'clock. And remember, Don Ledford is your home for Chevrolets and Buicks. Check them out at donledford.com or on Northley Highway. At Don Ledford, they say yes. Your interstates look clear out there this morning, but do remember around town school zones are in effect and the buses are out there, so watch those kiddos at the bus stop. This traffic is sponsored by Southland Finance, 3850 Keith Street near Chick-fil-A. Specializing in consolidation loans, installment loans, and personal loans, even if your credit is less than perfect. Give them a call at 458-3007 or southlandfinance.net.
And your local time brought to you by your local community college at 727. Cleveland State puts our community first. And all right, we are getting word. That's pretty unbelievable. From Cleveland State. I literally just got this. Beginning this Monday, Cleveland State will have a requirement for wearing masks in all indoor areas at each of their sites. I just got that in as I read the Cleveland State Time, which is a new feature. Again, let me repeat. Just got this. 727. Starting this Monday, Cleveland State will have a requirement for wearing masks in all indoor areas at each of their sites. Okay, we just got that in from Cleveland State Community College. All right, at 7:28, sports, and apparently Robbie Winters from Lake Forest up next. Mix one.
I spend way too much of my life in my car to drive something boring.
With the kind of work I do, I need the utility of an SUV, but I want the beauty of a Jaguar.
The E-Pace.
How Jaguar
makes a compact SUV.
Ocoee OBGYN is a local and trusted women's care center in Cleveland, Tennessee. They understand that everyone's health needs are unique. Therefore, Ocoee OBGYN will deliver care that accommodates you. From routine annual exams and screenings to delivering babies, Ocoee OBGYN does it all. To plan a visit or get an appointment, give them a call at 339-8881. That's 339-8881. Or check them out at ocoeeobgyn.com. Ocoee OBGYN.
Hey, I'm Eric Gardner with Volunteer Rid-A-Pest. You know, many people want to do it yourself. So if you're having a pest problem at your home, you can, but you got to be very careful, because here's the thing. Most of the time, if a person goes to the emergency room due to pesticide exposure, it's typically a homeowner who has misapplied or improperly stored the pesticide. So use the right product in the right amount, in the right area, and you'll have success, but be careful. Or you can give us a call and we'll make sure we do it right, and we'll do it very safely.
Seeing purple? It's a sign you need new glasses. Come to the Purple Store, Eye Ear Optical, and you get the second pair absolutely free.
Eye Ear Optical.
Shot. That's 800. I've got it. Second look, 10,000. Perfect score every time, Dwayne. I've never got a every time. Perfect score.
Tomorrow for the deck race, our high will be 88 with a low of 68 with a 30% chance of rain.
It's not bad, is it?
No, we'll take it. No, we'll be out there. Nobody worry. Saturday high.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
As long as there's no lightning, it's going to happen. Although if there is lightning, Robbie Winters will be out there holding a metal pole. It's fine. Would you people stop texting him, telling him what I'm saying about him? You tattletales.
Saturday high of 89 with a low of 69 with a 50% chance of rain. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 63 degrees.
All right. Now this word from Ashley R.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
The Town Squire offers a great selection in business and casual attire. New shipments of polos and sport shirts and 100% cotton and lightweight performance sportswear. The Town Squire selections at its best, offering Peter Millar, Southern Tide, Vineyard Vines, Southern Marsh, and Johnny O. Take a few minutes out of your busy day and check out their selection at the Town Squire. Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee. Since 1977, the shop that appreciates the customer. All right, I want to bring in a special guest analyst on sports, Robbie Winters. Darth Vader, I understand.
Yes, multi-talented guy here. Dress up as Darth Vader when asked and dance around a little bit and have some fun.
That was interesting. We did Bradley County in-service, and I understand after I left, you got up and did what? Some creative movement?
Yeah, we had
You're
a little
university guy.
Yeah, you know, we're not afraid to dance a little bit and have a little bit of fun. So myself and Amber and my lovely wife and a few of our friends got up there and danced around and had some fun to a Michael Jackson, a little Thriller song.
Thriller?
Oh, yeah, back in the day.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we had a good time, man. It was fun.
All right, now, Robbie, I got to ask you, are you keeping up with the Olympics at all?
A little bit, yeah.
Semifinal basketball game. You know, the United States had struggled a little bit, but they won. They beat Australia early this morning behind Kevin Durant. And they are going to, they've reached the gold medal game. Now, it's the other half is going to play later today. The United States, they defeated Australia in women's soccer and won the bronze medal 4-3. And the United States leads in overall medals 85-73. The Braves won. You keeping up with the Braves?
Every day. Absolutely.
Yeah. Braves 7-4 over St. Louis last night. Tonight, Braves at the Cardinals. That'll be here Mix 104.1, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Hard to believe, Robbie, the NFL's exhibition season, preseason starts tonight.
Is this the Hall of Fame game? Is that what's going on tonight?
Yeah. Cowboys, Steelers.
Yeah, and then, of course, the more important is fantasy football starts up not too long after that, Steve. So
are you? How many leagues are you in now?
We just have one at Lake Forest. We have one between. We put the teams together and try to make it fun for the teachers, and so we had a lot of fun. It gets pretty competitive. You know, there's some pretty competitive folks. Talk a little trash. I may be the ringleader of the trash talking.
Who won it? Who won it?
Well, I hate to say it because the joke was Yahoo actually made a comment as we're doing the draft about how terrible this guy's team was.
Is that right?
Ended up winning the whole thing. Alex Maxwell, I don't know if you know Alex Maxwell, his team.
I do know Alex.
The Andy and Bear team ended up winning, and he has not let me live that down because I've talked way too much trash to that guy about fantasy football.
Now, does Richie run some kind of betting operation out the back door of the cafeteria?
That can be neither confirmed nor denied. At this point, I saw Mr. Logan leave a few minutes ago. I'll may talk to him about that. We'll see.
Yeah, Jimmy was here he escorted Candice Belton. You should have seen her face. Shouldn't realize that we had a real bouncer in here. Anyway, hey, Ashley R. has got a student heading to Lake Forest.
Yeah, sixth grade orientation tonight.
You got that tonight, huh? Well, we've invited you in officially, Robbie, to talk about Lake Forest. We have all the principals of middle and high schools this week coming in. You are here for Richie, and no kidding. Richie's he had a knee operation, I understand.
He did. He had a pretty major knee surgery, knee replacement. So he's getting around a little bit now. We missed him in the building. I mean, he's a huge presence at our school, so we're really excited that he's able to get back a little bit as well.
Not very nice of you to describe Richie as a huge presence. That's just not very nice.
He's the best.
All right. I'm sure he's listening, too. Robbie, okay, so tell me, how's it going at Lake Forest as you get geared up here?
I mean, we're off the charts excited. I mean, we had a great week of in-service. We're looking forward to seeing kids in the building tonight. We were talking off air that schools without kids just don't feel right. So we're excited to have our sixth graders coming in tonight. Our teachers are fired up. They're ready to roll. We're there's a lot of great things going on at Lake Forest, a lot of good momentum going on, and we just want to continue that. We got great people. I can't say enough good things about what's going on at Lake Forest. So we're excited about tonight. We're excited about tomorrow, and then what the year is going to bring.
Yeah, we're joined by Robbie Winters representing Lake Forest this morning, assistant principal. And, I got to ask you about it. We're going to have the mayors come in here in just a few minutes. They're going to sound the alarm about our rising virus cases. We're asking all the school people this week. We hate to talk about it, can't believe it. We're talking about it again. Bradley County now up over 300 active cases again. I know you guys are prepared just in case.
We are. We have a great district plan. We've been able to tweak it as well in the building. We're parents ourselves. I have a daughter that goes to school with me every day. Mr. Jenkins, our dean, has a student at school. Dr. Sapp, our other assistant principal, has we care about the safety of our kids. So everything that we do revolves around. We can't teach kids if they don't feel safe, and we know that part of that is families feeling safe that their kids are in the building with us. So we have a great plan in place, and Scotty Hernandez, our great safety coordinator, has explained multiple times that plans are useless, but the planning is really important. So the thought processes that go into this, we spend hours and hours last year putting our plan together. So no matter how strict the policy has to be enforced, we're ready. And we have great people that sacrifice of their time to be on duty, to spray hands, and to, if we're not having to take temperatures right now, but if we get to that point, we've got plans in place to make it a great experience. We were really blessed last year. Our numbers were really low at our school because we have teachers doing the right things, and we have kids that are, for the most part, they're middle school kids, but for the most part pretty compliant about the things we ask them to do because they're so excited to be in the building. I think that 9 week at the end of school a couple years ago really made students appreciate being in the building. So we want to do everything that we can to keep them in the building. So our plans are in place. Again, I'm with you. I can't believe we're having this conversation again this year, but the reality is this is probably how life is going to be from now on. So we've got a plan, and we're ready to execute it and keep kids in the building.
Robbie Winters, Lake Forest, anything else you want to add here before we go?
No, we can't wait to see our kids. We talk a lot about the Forest family, and we really feel that way. When our kids are in the building, we're going to do everything that we can to make sure that our kids are safe and learning and having a great experience. We invite parents to communicate with us at any time if there's any kind of issues. We know middle school is a hard time for a lot of kids and a very difficult time for parents, and so we want to do everything that we can to alleviate those fears as we create a great, as Dr. Sapp says, a very authentic middle school experience for our kids. So we're excited.
And you're coming to your first duck race tomorrow night.
We are. Man, I'm fired up.
You got your duck.
And we talked off there, Steve, that usually it's while we're in Texas. Yeah. Amber's family's in Texas, so we miss it every year. So this is the first year we're going to be able to attend. So I've got my ducks. I'm fully expecting to win a Yukon or a trip to Jekyll Island. I texted Amber that this morning. I said, baby, we ought to start planning for the trip. We're feeling good.
If you win this is bad for all of us.
Cahoots, right? But no, we're excited. And the boys are coming. They're looking forward to seeing your boy. Lily's going to be there. We're excited about being a part of it.
We moved it to August, and I think it's going to be an interesting and new experience. We There's a lot of people excited. Weather looks pretty good, so we'll have some fun. Robbie Winters, Lake Forest. Robbie, thanks.
You got it, Steve. Thank
Good
you.
to see you, buddy. It is 21. I hope Rich gets feeling better. Just unfortunate how you characterized him earlier, and we'll remind him of that every chance we get.
He's the best. He's the best.
Whatever. 20 minutes before 8 a.m. Good morning, everybody. Ashley R., let's check our birthdays and anniversaries. Bridget is out this morning. Of course, just like her to take off Duck Eve.
Yes.
It's about right.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
All righty, happy birthday to Tanya Gentry, Robbie and Tammy Cross. Happy 21st wedding anniversary. Dr. Mark Williams, 40. And Beverly
Who?
Johnson.
Well, that'd be the pastor of North Cleveland? Well, I mean, he's, I don't think that Dr. Mark Williams is hanging on to 40, if that's Pastor Williams. What? Oh, your mic's not on. So do that again. Well, Robbie, turn it off.
Happy
Bye,
birthday,
Robbie.
Tanya Gentry.
Have fun.
Robbie and Tammy Cross is their 21st wedding anniversary. Dr. Mark Williams is hanging on to 40. And Beverly Johnson
Now, that's a chiropractor. There's two Mark Williams. There's Mark. Hey, which one is this? Somebody call me back. There's Mark Williams, the senior pastor of North Cleveland. And then there's Mark Williams, the chiropractor. So which one is it?
I don't know. They just said Dr. Mark Williams is hanging on to 40.
Well, both are doctors.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well. Beverly Morrow Johnson also has a birthday today. If you have a birthday or anniversary you want to add to the Baskin-Robbins celebration list, give us a call on the Volunteer Ritapest Mix line at 614-6499. You can also do that on our website, mymix1041.com, and also download the free Mix 1041 app.
Now, what did I tell you? I texted you yesterday about this broadcast.
Oh, my gosh. So you texted me yesterday and told me to get plenty of sleep and drink lots of caffeine and have tons of energy this morning. But I don't have to worry about it because we have 37 guests.
we got a lot of, as Austin's mic hooked up, is your mic, are you there? Austin Chadwick, our Mix TV producer.
I don't know. Can't see.
Was he on a smoke break? What's going on?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, here.
I don't think it's hooked up, no. Oh.
It's not hooked up?
He's going to show you the empty chair.
What? What's going on? Why are you in here?
My mic is hooked up. Did you not turn it on?
Yeah, you know what? I didn't have the right button on. Never mind. Well, I'm out of it. And but what I was going to say to you is, do you think she has enough energy? Ashley R. here. She's filling in for Bridget.
Ashley, enough energy? Yeah. She had plenty of energy yesterday.
Well, she
got a little excited at me yesterday.
What happened?
Well, she was digging through the storage unit.
Digging through the storage unit?
Yes.
Just a typical day?
Well, just normal.
Just normal?
I mean, it looks pretty much a mess in there, but hey, whatever.
Terrible.
What is terrible?
The storage unit.
Well, I mean, I don't think I've ever actually been in there myself.
I'm going to give you the key and the code. You go ahead.
I couldn't find it if I had to. But I just want to know if you thought, Jana. Yeah, I did. I texted you yesterday. I said, look, now we're not low energy here. We've got to get enough sleep, which, of course, I went to bed too late. And then we've got to, but she doesn't drink coffee. Oh, so what, we got a cherry Coke?
Coke Zero, no.
Oh, it's a cherry Coke Zero.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, they make cherry Coke Zero?
Yes, they're very
good. Oh, I'm going to try
Really?
that. I love Coke Zero, so.
Well, I hate cherry, but that's fine. I mean, whatever.
I'm going to try that.
All right, let's. Thanks, Austin. Thanks for coming in. I got your mic on now. You can go back and sit where I can't see you. That'd be a lot better.
Is that my cue to leave?
Please.
Okay.
Get out. Hey, let's give away some more ducks. It is Duck Race Eve. Join Robbie and Amber Winters at the Darth Vader himself. He played Darth Vader at end service.
He's got the personality for it. He's fun.
You just said he's got the personality of Darth Vader?
Hey, to play a character. I did not mean
Your
that
child is going to be going to school there. I don't think we need to.
That, Robbie. I did not mean you have the.
Then Robbie described Richie Stevenson as a huge presence. Well, that's not nice. The man's just getting over knee surgery.
You are twisting every word we say.
Call me now if you don't have your ducks. Get them while you can. 614-6499. Tomorrow night's the big 15th annual Mix 1041 Duck Race, presented by Don Ledford Cleveland, your home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. And don't forget, we've never done this in August, Ashley. It's going to be a big, big night tomorrow night.
Yes, we're very excited. Everything looks good out there. The grass is cut. The weather's going to be great. It's not going to be so hot, which we will be very thankful for.
Yeah, we are. Mickey Clark coming in. He's got a big, we made the announcement. Crossroads Community Church, they're donating $2,000 to schools at the duck race tomorrow night based on people coming up to the Crossroads Community Church booth and saying what school they're representing. So that's happening tomorrow night. Cheerleaders from all the high schools, plus the breaks with Grayson Russell's headlining. Grayson is a movie star. He went to Lee University. Great young guy. And I heard them play at a TCPS banquet a couple of years ago, and I said, man, they'd be great for the duck race. They were supposed to do this last year. Well, we didn't have it last year. So here we are again. And then Kensley Melhorn back with us. She does a wonderful job. Call me now. If you don't have your duck, you got to get one. 614-6499 on the Volunteer Budapest Mix Line. This duck call brought to you by Bender Realty, bender-realty.com, by Best Buy Metals, by Boundless Moving and Storage, Matt Carlson. They're doing that new thing on North Lee Highway. By Mark Shepard Shelter Insurance, who's putting my daughter to work apparently tomorrow night at the duck race. Good luck there, Mark. Hope you can get some work out of her. Misfit Tacos. Come on, they're going to be there tomorrow.
No, they're not. See, I'm sorry. Greg really wants to be there. They don't have the manpower. He texted me late last night or yesterday evening. I'm sorry. That's a terrible.
Excuse me. Misfit Tacos will not be there tomorrow night?
No, you can go by and get them before you come.
Good luck tomorrow night, folks. I will not be there.
Steve's out.
7:40. I was looking forward to that.
Everybody was.
Goodness, come on, Greg.
He needs more employees.
Who wants to work for Greg?
He would love it. He's so
unbelievable. Mm-hmm. What?
Yep.
I feel about the way I did when I found out Roger Pickett wrote a book. It's just a huge surprise. Really?
Yes. Yeah.
He doesn't have enough. Get Mickey Clark in here. He's out in the Eller and Owens green room. I can't believe this. Really? We can't. I mean, it's putting the ingredients in the tacos. I mean, I don't know. What do we need to do? Well, we'll figure this out. Back in a moment.
Hey, this is Joshua Rogers with Wholesale Supply Group here in Cleveland. I want to tell you.
Mermaid Mattress knows better sleep is more than feeling well rested. It's being able to tackle whatever the day has in store. Gear up for your most active days with 5 years no interest on any Tempur-Pedic mattress set. Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Ocoee OBGYN is a local and trusted women's care center in Cleveland, Tennessee. They understand that everyone's health needs are unique. Therefore, Ocoee OBGYN will deliver care that accommodates you. From routine annual exams and screenings to delivering babies, Ocoee OBGYN does it all. To plan a visit or get an appointment, give them a call at 339-8881. That's 339-8881. Or check them out at OcoeeOBGYN.com. Ocoee OBGYN.
Need a metal roof for your home or business? Come see us at Best Buy Metals, a leading manufacturer of metal roofing products. Looking for great service? Check. Want to choose from a wide variety of metal roofing products? Check. How about complimentary takeoffs and free estimates for commercial and residential projects? Check and check. From small orders to semi-loads, we've got you covered. Literally. Best Buy Metals. Quality roofing that lasts a lifetime. Come see us today.
Eve, you can open one gift on Duck Eve.
That's right. Everybody gets one duck. Nobody gets two ducks. You get one duck.
You guys at Crossroads Community, you have just dove headfirst into this thing, haven't you?
We have. And that's one of the things we want to make sure. I always get tickled because one of the things that we do at Crossroads is we have different principles set up to us to steward what God's giving us. And one of the things that we have is we have made a commitment as a church that 10% of everything given at Crossroads Community Church would go into a community support fund.
Wow.
And so what we do is we constantly are leveraging that to go particularly into the Cleveland and Bradley County and surrounding areas. And one of the things that we support tremendously is our schools. We have a partnership with Bradley Central, who is our amazing host, where we do our services every Sunday at 10, but we also have a partnership with county and city schools. And so it just made sense. With the duck race, it just made sense because I think it's one of the best things we do in the community. I tip my hat to you guys. It is an amazing, amazing event. But we wanted to support our kids and support the schools again. And so what we're doing this year, kind of diving in, is right beside, on that cook side, beside the registration table. We're going to have a tent. It'll be real easy to recognize. You'll see a couple of Crossroads community flags. All you have to do is stop by, register your student, have your student with you. We're not going to do anything with that. We're not asking for numbers. We're not going to solicit you. We're not going to text you. We have a no-hassle guarantee. You know, we joke around about it at church. It's like somebody's like, I'm not filling out that Connect card. That pastor's going to show up at dinner. Well, guess what? I don't show up at dinner because why? I'm eating dinner, you know. But we're going to do this. The county school that registers the most students and faculty need to have their IDs, will get $500. The city school that registers the most will get $500. But here's where it gets a little bit different. Out of those two, whoever had the most, we're going to double it and write a check to their school for $1,000.
My goodness!
Yes, so really, we're excited.
$2,000 on the line here.
Yeah, well, $1,500. We're going to do 500, but we're going to double that 500 to 1,000. So yes, sir.
Well, my math's horrible.
No, you're good. You're trying to catch me there, Steve. I see what you're doing.
Mickey Clark, Crossroads Community Church, and I tell you, what's going to happen tomorrow night is we're just going to see a lot of people who may have not seen each other in a long time, especially in the last year or so.
Yes, we are, and that's one of the reasons why we wanted to do this. There's a lot of times that schools have some projects they'd like to do. Yeah. They just don't have any funding. I'll open up my crazy mind and tell you the reason why behind us. I'm going to be the one at the tent. I'm not asking our staff. Sure. I just want to meet our people because I have one question for all these families. Do you have what you need? Wow. I just want to make sure that our kids are getting ready to go back to school and they have what they need. I don't know what we can do, but I know we'll be able to do something. And so I love this community. I mean, I know this is where the love that God has given me for these people and the way this community has loved us back. And I mean, somebody asked me the other day, they said, where do you want to be buried? I said, Cleveland, Tennessee. It's just one of those things. And so to watch everybody get back together, I don't want it to be a somber thing. I'm ready to I want to be over it, but I want to be responsible at the same time. Yeah. But to see everybody get back together is going to be exciting and to be a part of it. And it's going to be an amazing festival type that we haven't had in a while. I'm looking forward to cooks and them cooking their stuff and just the excitement and that anticipation because everybody that has a duck has a chance, right? It's if I've got a duck, I got a chance.
Got a duck, you got a chance.
Yeah, and everybody's like, man, if I walk away with this vehicle, this is going to be awesome. But our role is we just want to make sure that people come by. We want to help our schools, and I just want to make sure that if there's something that we can do to love people in our community and help kids get ready for school, in our amazing school systems, we just want to be available.
Mickey Clark, Crossroads Community Church. How can people get more information about the church? And you've got another big announcement here in just a moment.
Yeah, one of the things they can do for our church is very simple. We have taken the time, tracked it down, and made it as simple as possible. Our website is crossroadscommunitychurch.com. Okay. So literally, it's our name, crossroadscommunitychurch.com. They can go, they can turn around, and they can go to that site, and you'll see everything. We're getting ready to celebrate 4 years. It's hard to believe it's going to be 4 years. years, and at the same time we laugh because it's like it's only been 4 years, you know. But that'll be in September. We launched September the 17th, 2017. But they can get more information there. If they follow us on social media, it's CRCC 423, you know, CRCC, and then our area code 423, and that's where we are on Instagram and all the other things. We have an amazing dream teamers that take up with different things, and our staff is amazing, and it's awesome. But with the aspect of schools, if it's okay, we had one more thing we wanted to do.
Get ready on the phones.
Yes.
Get ready.
Man up, because it's fixing to happen. I know that teachers tomorrow are like, you know what? For the county, they got their half day. City's been knocking it out. And everybody would love, you know, it's like it's getting started. So here's what we've done. We've got 8 $10 Starbucks gift cards for the first 8 teachers that call in.
Hello.
All they got to do is just call, put their name down. I'm going to leave them with you guys, and we want it to just be like whatever you want.
Wow,
whether it's a cup of coffee, whatever it may be. And so, and so it's going to be great. It's going to be great. And so, so that's what they can do. We're going to give these gift cards out. And all they got to do is call in.
Stephen Shelton just brought me some coffee, so Mickey Jesus must be at the door.
Well,
so
you know, I have been working on Shelton, you know, and when I told him, I was like, can you do me a favor when you get around me, can you quit being so self-consumed and start serving people? And I'm really impressed that he's taking my words. If I could just get him to have other people listen as much.
If you are an educator, the first 8 callers right now, 614-6499. That's 614-6499. The first 8 callers will get a $10, is that right, Mickey?
Yes, sir.
$10 Starbucks gift card. So that will take care of you right there. Also, I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you the backup number since Shelton's here. Hey, Shelton, help him answer the phone at 423-472-6511. Phones are ringing already. Smoke will be coming off of them. And we've got 8 of these courtesy of Crossroads Community Church. Go to crossroadscommunitychurch.com. And Mickey, I never will forget last Easter, you became the ham man.
I am. I'm trying to get rid of that name. I brought in coffee.
The name says it all.
Everybody said I'm a big ham, but I didn't ever think it would be my actual nickname.
I love it. All right, so keep calling the first 8 teachers who get through here. We're going to give you a $10 Starbucks gift card from Crossroads Community Church. Call 614-6499 or call 472-6511. You may be watching on Mixed TV right now.
That's right.
That's area code 423, and we'll do that. Mickey, we'll see you tomorrow night.
See you guys tomorrow night.
Can't wait. Ashley, give them this reminder. When they win their ducks, when do they need to pick them up?
By today at 6 o'clock at Don Ledford. Go in Don Ledford, go straight to the service department, and just give them your name. They'll gladly give you your duck and your duck donut card and your information sheet and your 30-day pass to yeah.
All right, so we're taking the first 8 callers through. I will tell you, we are getting phone calls like crazy here. If it's busy, keep trying. Crossroads Community Church giving away 8 $10 gift cards. Mickey wants to bless the educators. If you're an educator, call me right now. Volunteer right up past Mix Line. And that's, we'll give you 2 lines here, and they're both ringing, 472-6511, 614-6499. We're back in, tell you what, we're back in just a moment, but don't forget the bread basket. They are taking care of you, and I've already planned it. You've just absolutely wrecked my morning. I want you to realize this. I mean, Bridget's wrecked my mornings for years, 15 years.
So it took me 15 years to wreck one for you.
Yeah. To tell me that Misfit Tacos is not going to be at the duck race, I'm going to tell you right now, I have a personal message for Greg Hicks.
Well, tell him. He's probably listening.
I love him, number one. And we got a big announcement about Misfit Tacos. There has never been, and let me tell you something, Cleveland loves tacos.
They do, yes.
But there's never been a better taco than Misfit Taco, ever. Ever.
Yes.
I've lived here 43, well, not really, count the California time when I got, sent off. But for about 40 years I've lived here. Never had a better taco. I was so looking, I had it, I had it planned out.
No, you didn't.
I had it planned out.
Well, maybe you can find something else at one of the other food trucks, and then you could get a piece of sweet Carolina cheesecake.
We've got a lot of great food vendors. We've never done food trucks until this year.
We're excited.
I'm told that I've got a free line right now, so somebody wants that $10 Starbucks gift card. I think people are trying, and the phone's busy. Folks, keep trying. Got a few of these left. 614-6499, 472-6511. Call now. You can get a $10 Starbucks gift card courtesy of Crossroads Community Church.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop and HVAC dealer. Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are giving away a Honda Civic LX to a frontline healthcare worker in our area. If you know someone that you think deserves it, nominate them today at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher that can offer free meal prep, including over 30 different marinades and seasonings to help you craft the perfect dinner. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
I bet he'd be great at cleaning.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
This is John. Better sleep, better life.
High today of 88 with a 20% chance of rain. Friday, high of 88 with a low of 68 and a 30% chance of rain. And on Saturday, a high of 89 with a low of 69 with a 50% chance of rain. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 64 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Drs. Ken and Brian Beard. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland. Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios. This is Talk 1013 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 1013 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
News. I'm Chris Foster. Going by public comments and what members have told reporters, a majority of the New York State Assembly is ready to start impeachment proceedings against Governor Andrew Cuomo if he doesn't resign over allegations of sexual harassment and misconduct.
A simple majority of Assembly members is needed to draft the articles of impeachment. Then 2/3 majority of state senators and 7 judges on the Court of Appeals would then have to vote to find him guilty. And during that impeachment trial, Cuomo has to step down.
Fox's Brian Yanis. A lot of bikers are on their way to South Dakota for the annual Sturgis Motorcycle Rally starting tomorrow, the second during the coronavirus pandemic.
Last year, the rally hardly slowed down. About 460,000 people attended. The CDC says many COVID cases did come from this event. This year, it's expected to be even bigger, drawing people from around the United States and beyond, despite concerns about the highly contagious Delta variant of the virus.
Fox's John Saucier. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. We are Mix 1041. Good morning, everybody. We are on the radio. We are also on the Mix 1041 app on your phone, mobile device, and we're on Mix TV, our digital television channel at mymix1041.com. Good morning, everybody. We are going to get to our interviews with our mayors in just a moment, but first, the Tennessee Highway Patrol said a person died following that crash on I-75 southbound heading toward Ooltewah. Crash happened yesterday afternoon, but we got the report at about midnight this morning. And according to the report, a 2006 Acura and a 2019 commercial Volvo were traveling south I-75. A Ram truck and commercial Freightliner were traveling north. Volvo made an improper lane change, causing the Acura to travel into the median. The car then lost control, spun out, and struck the Volvo in the southbound lanes. This, according to the Highway Patrol. Investigators say the driver of the Acura, Wender Rochez, facing numerous charges. And again, this update at about midnight. Bradley County Sheriff's deputies called to a child assault in progress at the athletic fields on the property of Bradley Central High School at about 6 o'clock Tuesday night. Witnesses say they observed two men assaulting a handcuffed juvenile by throwing him to the ground, smacking him, making him run laps, flip tires, and cursing at the child, who was observed crying. Upon investigation, the juvenile was 13 years of age. Reported he had been handcuffed, taken from his home, and forced into a vehicle by two men. And those men now identified by the Sheriff's Department as Tristan Palmer, age 23, of Madisonville, and Gabriel Black, age 27, of Cleveland. They said that they were sent by their boss with the Fugitive Recovery Company to work, quote, work this kid and give him a boot camp, end quote. After investigation, the DA's office, both men charged with kidnapping and aggravated child abuse. And then we have an update to the story brought you a couple of days, actually yesterday morning, about the crash on Dalton Pike. There have now been charges filed there. That resulted in the injuries to three people, including a child. The child had to be flown to by line force to Children's Hospital Erlanger. But Ernesto Perez, age 27, of Calhoun, Georgia, failed a field sobriety test. He's been charged with numerous charges, vehicular assault, driving under influence, among other charges. But right now, we are joined by the mayor of Bradley County, Gary Davis, and Cleveland Mayor Kevin Brooks. And gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning, Steve. How are you? Good morning, Stephen.
Good. How are you? It's well, I would say how are you. Let me say it this way. It almost seems like here we are again. We did this a year and a half ago. What's going on?
Almost exactly
Mayor?
a year and a half ago, and who would think we'd still be talking about it today? But
I know
here
we're
we are.
talking about the rising virus cases, and Mayor Davis, you came out with a statement about this yesterday. You have especially, not just you, but so many others, concerned about the rise in active cases. We're now at 331, according to your statement. Tell me more about this, Mayor Davis.
You know, we went to 300 on Monday, 330 on Tuesday, and then yesterday we went to 380. So we're going up about 40 or 50 a day now. Still relatively low to compared what it was way back in January, but they're going up quickly, and so yes, that's very concerning. We thought we'd turn the corner. We've done all the things that we needed to do. The vaccinations were going out well, and the numbers were dropping, and they dropped almost to nothing in May and June, and in July, I guess the variant came out, and the people started becoming concerned. The numbers of vaccines quit growing, but the numbers of positives started growing again. So here we are, starting back over again, it looks like.
I want to go to Mayor Brooks. I'll come back to Mayor Davis with a question. But Mayor Brooks, you are a survivor. You, my goodness, had such a battle with COVID. What do you say to those people this morning?
Well, I join Mayor Davis in his concern of these numbers that are escalating daily, and I had a conversation yesterday with a person who was asking me about the safety of being vaccinated. I said it is very safe. My entire family's been vaccinated, and he asked me very directly why. Why should I be vaccinated? And I said, well, if you were as sick as I was, you would run to the health department today and try to get your vaccine. There are readily appointments available according to their website. I agree with Governor Lee's statement earlier in the week. We have a solution for this. We have a solution for the virus and the variants, and it is a vaccine. And we are encouraging everyone. The numbers are rising. However, the hospitalizations are not at the same level as they were. Because people are not as sick as they were with this apparently new strain. Fewer people are being hospitalized. But I think even fewer would even catch it in the first place if they would join us. August happens to be Vaccination Awareness Month, and our local pharmacies are helping us get that word out. And we are encouraging everyone who is willing to please be vaccinated so we can put an end to this.
Mayor Davis, national numbers, CDC says 97% of those in the hospital right now with COVID are not vaccinated. So.
Well, that's right, and we're told that locally it's even higher than that. So it is working, as he said. You know, I understand everything on this subject, especially over the last year and a half, has become controversial. It's so polarizing, and now vaccines are. You know, in January, everybody was begging for them. We were trying to get more of them and get them out. And now that subject has even become politicized, I guess you would say. But like Mayor Brooks said, we're encouraging you. I don't think government ought to be telling you to do it. I don't think it ought to be mandated. I'm sorry, I don't agree with Big Brother telling me what to do, but at the same time, we need to be encouraging it. Someone even asked the other day, do you even know someone who's had COVID? Well, who doesn't know someone who's had COVID? Who doesn't know someone who's been in the hospital or died from COVID? And if you just sit down and think about what they've gone through, and the people that have lost loved ones from COVID and couldn't be with them when they died, couldn't have a funeral after they died. It's just a terrible thing, and I think we need to do whatever we can to put this pandemic behind us. I understand it's not for everyone. If you've got concerns, we encourage talking to your doctor or whoever that you trust and make your own decisions. But for most people, I think it's the right thing to do, and the percentage of people that's getting it again who've been vaccinated, like you said, is very, very low.
We're joined by Bradley County Mayor Gary Davis and Cleveland Mayor Kevin Brooks. And, you know, Mayor Brooks, some people, as Mayor Davis has just said, they need to talk to people they trust. Some people, though, and you talked about a gentleman you spoke with yesterday. I had a lady who I've known all my life, and she was waiting to see how it went. Mm-hmm. She finally got vaccinated last week because, as has been proven over this time, things have worked out just fine for the vast majority of people who have been vaccinated. And I agree. And, you know, Steve, I'm thankful that, first of all, that you had us here this morning to talk about this. And I'm also in full agreement with Mayor Davis. We don't need mandates. We don't need to shut down our city. We've got to keep people working. We've got to keep single moms being able to pay the rent. We've got to keep our schools open to give our children the opportunity to learn. We don't need masks and mandates and shutdowns. This is so easily preventable by simply going and getting a vaccination of your choice. How you choose to do it, when you choose to do it, where you choose to do it. This is one opportunity where I am pro-choice. It's your choice. Oh my Lord! Oh wow! It's your choice, and I absolutely wish that you would do it. Oh, thank you. I tell you what, I want to circle back around here. Tomorrow night is our duck race. Cook's Food Store. That's right. Ashley R. is going to be. Tell me what they're doing.
Yeah. So tomorrow, starting at 9 o'clock in the morning, you can go by and get Now I'm like, tomorrow starting at 9 o'clock in the morning, you can go by Cook's Pharmacy and get your Moderna or your Johnson & Johnson vaccine at the pharmacy.
So Cook's Pharmacy, they go inside, is
They
that
go
right?
inside to the pharmacy.
Now, Brittany Cook told me about a year ago well, I guess it's been 2 years ago now, the duck race sale they do was the second biggest to Thanksgiving of the year. So there are going to be a lot of people there. And go ahead and get your vaccine. One final topic, in all seriousness, gentlemen, schools. They're going to start tomorrow. Okay, what do you say? I'll begin with you, Mayor Davis. What do you say to those families who may be concerned? You know, we've been talking to principals all week. We've been talking to the school directors this week. What do you say?
Your school directors were right on it in the interview that I listened to. I guess it was yesterday. They're taking all the precautions that they can. They're cleaning. They're doing all the hand sanitizing. They're like us. They think it's a choice on the masks and so forth. But I think we need to get back in school. I mean, we're learning now from the numbers of the grades that have been dropping over the last year. We've lost almost a year of education, not as much locally as nationally, but some here even. So we need to get back to school. They do a good job of preparing the best they can. And, you know, there's always going to be something to fear, but we need to put the fear behind us and take the precautions that we know to take. I applaud the healthcare industry. I'm so sorry that they're having to start going through the numbers again like that. But they've learned so much over the last year. And I think that's really the reason that the cases aren't as serious this time. But no, I'm excited about school being back. I don't have kids in there this time. I did for many, many, many years, but I don't now. But I'm excited that they're opening back up, and I encourage them to get back there and enjoy life and learn and take all the precautions that they can as they do so.
I had a wonderful conversation last night with our friend Dr. LeBron Lackey, and I was at a gathering with him last evening, and he talked about that. He said, boy, we know a lot more now than we did. And you take those brilliant minds that God gave those doctors, and you put it, and people like LeBron who are believers in the Lord, and put that to work. There's wonderful things. Kevin Brooks, what about the city school system? What do you say to them?
Agreement with Mayor Davis and the county systems. I'm thankful that Dr. Dyer and the city systems are doing the precautions, taking the care that they are with this slower reconnection week, but the ability for the parents to have the choice for masks or not. Mayor Davis and I, more than a year ago, put out the 4 steps, and we are inviting the public to again stay out of large crowds and wear your masks if you're comfortable, if that's your choice. I would simply add to those 4 steps and get vaccinated.
Absolutely.
I think that's the 5th step, and I'm thankful that our schools are taking the precautions and being careful. I have teachers in my family. I have a granddaughter now in the city school system.
Yep.
And we're watching very carefully, and I applaud these frontline workers during this whole COVID episode of our lives. I have added school teachers as frontline, the people that I pray for, because they are putting up with so much and having to deal with so much that none of us ever expected. So I'm grateful for these school teachers getting back into the classrooms. As Mayor Davis said, we lost a year. I say that talking about the city and the economy and the things that we were working on. We lost a year, but also in the classrooms, the numbers are bearing out that we've lost a year of education as well.
And we do have a living, breathing example of losing education. Stephen Shelton, right there. There's a living, breathing example of when you lose education.
I'm sorry, Stephen.
I mean, that's just very true. He brought me some coffee. I wonder what's in it. Well, gentlemen, thank you. I want to just go back to both of you. Any final comments here, Mayor Davis?
No, it's great to be here. I hope the next time we're here, we're talking about a different subject, Steve. But we keep saying we're going to put it behind us. I'm convinced we are, but I really think it's going to take more vaccinations to do that. Until the majority of the population gets vaccinated, we're probably going to keep talking about this problem. People are saying, and just a few minutes ago someone said, we'll always have this. Well, maybe we will, but not as a pandemic. It may stay out there, but if we can get vaccinated, know what to do about it, know how to treat it, it may be in existence, but it won't be a pandemic. We've got to put this behind us and move on.
Get vaccinated. Mayor Brooks, your final word.
Tennessee's the volunteer state. I hope we all volunteer to get vaccinated as soon as possible.
Very good. And, yeah, that reminder, hey, get vaccinated today. It's very easy. I got it the first day I could as a fellow long hauler with you. And I am fully vaccinated, proud to be. But if you don't get vaccinated today, Ashley R., again, that opportunity with Cook's Food Store, people coming out the duck race tomorrow night.
Yeah, starting at 9 o'clock in the morning, you can go to Cook's and go to the pharmacy department, and they will vaccinate you with either the Moderna or the Johnson & Johnson vaccine all day tomorrow.
All right, thank you. Gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thanks, Steve.
And hello to Adam Lewis and, for some reason, Shelton, who apparently has been paroled. All right, it is 8:18. Going to talk with our buddy Steve Sconzo from Chat Cars coming up next. Stand by.
This news brought to you by the Mark Shepard Agency of Shelter Insurance. Call 910-9393. 910-9393.
Man, what are we serving in the Eller and Owens green room? That's
no idea.
Oh my goodness!
It's right this minute.
Wow.
Don Ledford Automotive Center reminds you pick up your ducks today by 6 o'clock. And remember, Don Ledford is your home for Chevrolet and Buick. Check them out at donledford.com or on North Lee Highway, where they say yes. Your interstates look clear out there, but do remember those school zones still might possibly be in effect, and all kids should be picked up from bus stops, but just be cautious this morning. If you see anything we should know about, give us a call on the Volunteer Rid-A-Pest Mix line at 614-6499.
All right, we'll come right back in just a moment. Steven Sconzo. We need to get old Sconzo on the line here. We're going to talk with Steve coming up in just a moment. This word from Garden Plaza. Hello. Linda Copley has already, from Garden Plaza's, already guaranteed duck race victory, but Ken Bolin and Phyla Goins said, no, not if we get there first.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway. You probably heard the news. Most dealers don't have any inventory, but at Kia Cleveland, we do. In fact, we got even more new Kias than I'm comfortable with, so we're rolling them out of here, like 2020 Kia Rios starting at $13,900. That's right, brand new cars starting at $13,900. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man, at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where car buying is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
KiaofCleveland.com. The Vic Vascular team is leading the way in peripheral vascular care in our region.
Feeling of pain in your legs, loss of sensation in your feet or toes,
open sores that won't heal,
weakness when walking.
Do you have flow problems?
These are the first signs of peripheral artery disease, PAD.
PAD affects 1 in 5 Americans, and when untreated, can result in the loss of a limb.
If you or one of your loved ones are experiencing the signs of PAD, be evaluated.
We are Vascular Institute of Chattanooga. We can help.
You know, our slogan here is we're not happy until you're not happy. So anyway, Blood Assurance, schedule your appointment, bloodassurance.org. And Ashley R., they've got, a side-by-side utility vehicle.
Yeah, everyone who donates in the month of August will be entered in the side-by-side vehicle they're going to give away at the end of the year.
All right, bloodassurance.org. Steve Sconzo is on the line. What's up, Sconzo?
Good morning. How are you?
Well, you know, I'm all right. We, by the way, Steve is the executive general manager of the Chattanooga Auto Square, and I'm okay. I mean, I got Bridget took the morning off, Ashley R's in, and you're on the phone. How do you think I'm doing?
Nothing better than that, buddy.
I mean, I can give you several ways, but you don't want to hear them.
Well, you know, I was passing through Cleveland, so I heard some of your interviews this morning, and everything sounded really good.
You're obviously listening to the wrong station.
You're hitting the big time.
Yeah. Well, let's talk for a second. I mean, you got a lot happening. We were down there just the other day, and all of your brands. What a time in the car business right now, huh?
It is. I mean, it's kind of a double-edged sword. You know, we're obviously selling whatever we can get, but we're just not getting enough. And some of the vehicles that we're getting are, missing certain options that people would want. And, they'd have to wait to get them later on down the road when the chips and the shortage and everything is taken care of. But, we're just dealing with it every single day. So
yeah,
that's all we can do.
Joined by Steve Sconzo. He is the Executive General Manager at Chattanooga Auto Square. And are you watching the Olympics at all?
I watched a little bit of it. Yeah, I watched some track and field and watched the basketball game. Not as much as I normally would.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing a lot of.
That, I don't know. I think there's, not enough hype this year.
Not enough what?
Hype.
Hype. I thought it said ice. I thought, no, it's a winter games next year.
Yeah, well, that's usually what I enjoy is the winter games.
Oh, really? You're from New York. I get that.
Yeah. We always have winter up there.
Yeah. Do you ski?
I used to a lot, yes.
Well, this conversation really, if we're delving into skiing, then we've got a real issue here.
August.
My goodness. So I know you're on the road. Give us a traffic report, because Ashley obviously is not getting it done.
I tell you, it's doing 78 the whole way. I'm up to exit. I just got off exit 60 on 75 and haven't had a hiccup yet. So traffic's moving very well. There was a little bit of fog, just coming past Cleveland. But other than that, it's a beautiful day and not that many vehicles on the road. So, if you can get an opportunity to get off that radio station, jump on I-75 and take a nice ride.
Well, I'd like to. I guarantee you that. Joined by Steve Sconzo. Hey, how's my buddy Virgil over at Infinity of Chattanooga?
Virgil's doing very well, very well. He's got, some good used car inventory that he's been acquiring, so he's doing very well. And, it's kind of funny because even though we speak a lot differently, Virgil and I, we think very much the same. So it's good to have him.
I'm very sorry for him if that's the case. I hate to hear that. We're going to have you in because we do have a big announcement we're going to be making. This is the 5th day of August, so coming up here pretty soon, we're going to be joining with you regarding September 11th, and it's going to be a big announcement. We're not going to make it this morning, but there are some wonderful things happening. And Steve, I know that's very close to your heart, and we got something big that we planned, so we'll be talking about that very soon.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I think we're going on 20 years, and yeah, it is definitely close to my heart. A lot of friends and relatives and stuff, were lost in 9/11, and so anything that we can do to make it stay in people's minds would be great. So I'm all game.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. Have a safe trip up there. Steve Sconzo, Executive General Manager, Chattanooga Auto Square.
Thanks, buddy.
Bye, bud.
Tell Ashley she's doing a wonderful job.
No, she's not.
Thank you, Steve.
She has a little energy.
I had to say that. Steve paid me to say that.
I know. No, he would not pay you to say that.
Checks in the mail.
Yeah, right.
See you, buddy. Thanks, Steve.
Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, buddy. All right, our friend Steve Sconzo will come right back right now, though. It is time for the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. On Pickett.
Here at Mermaid Mattress, we're revolutionizing the way you shop. We offer actual stores you can visit to try your new mattress before you buy it. Mermaid Mattress, we're just around the corner.
Alrighty, today's high is 88. Tomorrow, high of 87 with a low of 67 and a 20% chance of rain. On Saturday, high of 88 and a low of 69 with a 40% chance of storms. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 64 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
At 8:28, good morning, everybody. Let's get a news update right now.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law
at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, in the news this morning, the latest count from the State Department of Health puts the number of active cases at, as actually Mayor Davis updated us this morning, we're around 380 now in Bradley County. And if you missed the interview with the mayors that we just conducted, you can go back and watch that on Mix TV, our morning show, and go to mymix1041.com, click Mix TV. Very informative interview. Cleveland State Community College will mandate masks in their indoor facilities of Cleveland State beginning Monday as school gets ready to begin. We just received word of that in the last hour. Sheriff's deputies in Bradley County called to a child assault in progress at the ball fields on the property of Bradley Central High School around 6 o'clock Tuesday evening. We'll have more on that. Witnesses reported that two men were observed assaulting a handcuffed juvenile aged 13 by throwing him to the ground, smacking him. And it was a bad scene there. We'll talk about that. And the Highway Patrol confirmed last night there was a death in the crash yesterday afternoon, late yesterday, of the crash involved I-75 southbound going toward Ooltewah. That is the news. Back with Hughes Retirement Group in just a moment.
This news update is brought to you by Newlyweds Foods. Newlyweds Foods is hiring. Call them at 423-559-0909 or visit newlywedsfoods.jobs.net and search Cleveland Jobs.
All right, let's get a traffic update. It's the Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report. And tell you, the duck race is tomorrow night. And we are very excited about our 15th annual Mix 1041 Duck Race presented by Don Ledford Automotive Center. I tell you, I'm going to open the phones now. We've had an extremely busy morning, more to come, but we're going to give away ducks here on Duck Eve at 614-6499. If you don't have your duck, call us now. We've had calls all morning. But, Ashley, when do they have to pick them up?
Today by 6 o'clock. Make sure you go by Don Ledford, grab your duck by 6 o'clock today from the service department.
All right, so you've got to get them by 6 o'clock tonight. But if you need your duck, you don't have your duck yet, you want to be at the duck race with the duck tomorrow night, call me now, 614-6499. Ashley.
Yes, there's a wreck on mile marker 20 going southbound on 75. That wreck is off to the side. There is no emergency personnel there yet. I don't know if they'll show up, but it is backing things up before you get to the exit 20. So make sure you be cautious in that area. Traffic is not moving and then slow to very move. So.
Wendy and Lindsay Hughes Kiker join us. Ladies, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, sir.
How
Welcome
are
back.
You? Well, thank you very much. How's it going?
It's going good. Everything's busy.
Yes.
I don't know if you heard our announcement.
What was it?
That Granger Hughes is engaged.
Oh, my goodness. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Have we set a date yet?
No.
Oh.
You know how the girls are. She's going to Bridals by Lori in Atlanta. We're all going with her to pick the dress. So when the dress is picked and they give a date when it'll be sent, she'll set the wedding date.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I guess a wedding dress is sort of important.
It's sort of important.
You know
But
how it
last
is.
week you missed our big giveaway. We gave a $50 gift card to someone who was a server in our community.
Wow.
And then we went and delivered it to them, and then we gave a surprise for whatever establishment it was. It was McDonald's on 25th Street.
Wow.
And so we had a great time there, and then we're going to do it again in a couple of weeks. So be
Wonderful.
listening for that. Next week, we're going to give away Aaron Tipton tickets to the concert at the Dalton Community Center.
Wow.
Which is
December 3rd.
December 3rd.
Okay, great.
So we'll be giving those away for a couple of weeks.
Boy, you're always doing something.
Well, you're
It's
going to
unbelievable.
want to listen. That's why.
Unbelievable.
And then, Lindsay, what's happening in Ooltewah?
Hey, this week is National Farmers Market Week, and today from 3 to 6 at Ooltewah Farmers Market, they'll have tons of homegrown tomatoes, watermelons, sweet corn, and more fresh food from local farmers, and so you'll want to go check them out.
Yeah, they do a good job there. Isn't it weird how I'm so animated and she's so calm?
Well, I mean, it balances out.
I know. So, Steve, you're going to want this one, August 13th and 14th in Coleman, Alabama. It's the Pepsi Rock the South concert.
There we go.
You heard about that one?
I haven't, but tell me about it.
You guys don't keep him up to date on these musicals.
I don't know nothing.
It's with Luke Combs, Miranda Lambert, Leonard Skinnard,
Oh, man.
General admission is $139.99. Platinum is $219.99. You can park your RV, but this is without a ticket, for $650. All levels of their VIP are already sold out.
Yeah, this is why I haven't heard about it. Was that lineup right there? Anyway.
Well, I figured you'd like Leonard Skinner.
No, thanks.
Okay, all right.
Mrs. Heartline does. I don't.
Okay.
The 6th annual Morris Hill Craft Market and Quilt Show. That's October 1st from 10 to 6 and October 2nd from 10 to 4. They have 50 vendors and masks are encouraged.
And this is a sort of look ahead, but we've talked about this before. If you want to do any of the Great Smoky Mountains railroad things for fall, you need to book your tickets now.
What I'm hearing.
And I would encourage you, if you want to do the Polar Express, to do the same thing, because as soon as we start announcing that, near December, they're already gone.
Yeah.
So make sure, and this, I think that would be a beautiful thing, especially if you still haven't gotten out much. That'd be a great way to just get out and see stuff and have a nice thing. And Bryson City is where they go.
Yeah.
It's beautiful there. I have family that live there, so that would be awesome.
And Saturday, October 16th and 17th, the Bell Buckle Main Street Arts and Crafts Show. They'll have over 800 vendors, arts, crafts, antiques, jewelry, photography, holiday stuff, and more. And it covers 6 city blocks and brings over 120,000 between Murfreesboro and Shelbyville.
Now, let me tell you, their claim to fame is that they have more visitors to this Bell Buckle event than you can fit in the stadium for a UT game.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a big.
You know who lives in Bell Buckle?
Who?
Russ Taff. Remember Russ Taff from the Imperial?
I do.
He lives right there, and he and his wife are part of the staff there of the Bell Buckle Festival you're talking about.
We passed that a couple years ago when we went to a wedding, so we went, there it is.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
You got it. All right.
Okay. And then obviously you can look on our Facebook page for all jobs, everybody that's hiring. Everybody's hiring. So
seems like it.
Go out, and if you need a job.
Except us. We just hired 2 new people, and you've missed both of them.
Yes.
Did you bring them in?
Yeah.
Well, why? Well, here's what you wait till I'm not here, then you bring people in, you give stuff away.
Well, I said I'm going to take you when Dwayne's there because it'll be much calmer and it won't be scary. And then
much nicer.
You'll get your feet wet and then come back.
Then come back.
You're going to see them on a regular basis now. So.
Great. Hughes Retirement Group. Hey, Lindsay, how do we get a hold of you?
You can give us a call, 423-664-4203. Come see us at 1035 Peerless Crossing, HughesRetirementGroup.com.
And when can we hear the gentleman's program?
You can listen to the Retirement Playbook on Saturday at 8 a.m. on Mix, Sunday at 6 a.m. on Mix, and Saturday at 11 a.m. on The Buzz.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Great to see you. Wendy and Lindsay Hughes Kiker back in just a moment.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. If you are looking for a stable, long-term career, they have an immediate opportunity for full-time employment with advancement opportunities available. Potential to earn over $20 an hour. Apply now at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. That's jobs.kroger.com. Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com.
The high today is 88 degrees. Tomorrow, 88 for the high and 68 for the low with a 30% chance of rain. And on Saturday, high of 89 with a low of 69 with a 50% chance of storms. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 65 degrees.
This Mix 1041 weather forecast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
All right, Mix 1041 on an extremely busy morning here, 22 minutes before 9, and we're on the radio, Mix 1041. We are on the Mix 1041 app. Download for free at mymix1041.com. And we're on Mix TV. You can watch the broadcast, and we've had so much happening this morning. You can go back and watch it, catch up if you've missed anything since 7 a.m. at mymix1041.com. Click Mix TV. Your local time brought to you by your local community college. It's 8:38. Cleveland State puts our community first. It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial. Imagine better health. The sports brought to you by Solutions Finance. I don't want to use that music. I want to use the Olympic music because we've only got till Sunday and then it's over. There we go. It's at the Olympics in Tokyo, the semifinal men's basketball game. The United States defeated Australia to reach the gold medal game. And the U.S. leads in medals at last report over China, 85-73. United States women's soccer. They defeated Australia 4-3 in they won the bronze medal. The Atlanta Braves got a big win last night over the St. Louis Cardinals and beat the Cardinals 7-4 last night. And tonight it is the Hall of Fame game. Excuse me, tonight, 8:15. It'll be the Braves and Cardinals in St. Louis. We'll have it here, Mix 1041, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. The NFL preseason gets underway tonight. Cowboys, Steelers in Canton, Ohio, 8 o'clock on Fox. Sports also brought to you by Solutions Finance. Solutions Finance of Tennessee, your hometown lender. Locally owned and operated. Loans for used cars, motorcycles, ATVs, home improvement, furniture and appliance purchases, and other worthwhile purpose. Solutions Finance. Keith Street, phone 339-6772.
Seeing purple? It's a sign you need new glasses. Come to the Purple Store, Eye Your Optical. Get your new glasses in about an hour and choose from over 3,000 frames, including the best designers. And you get the second pair absolutely free. We were purple before purple was cool.
Eye Your Optical.
When I count my blessings, I think of...
For more than 70 years, Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center has been a proud part of the Bradley County community. We offer one-time and monthly prescription fills with a state-of-the-art compounding pharmacy for customized medications. You can schedule an appointment with a healthcare professional that will listen to your needs, conduct a thorough medication review, and develop a personalized plan to meet your wellness goals. Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center, North Ocoee Street, phone 476-5548, or visit medicalcenterrx.com. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great.
Well, tell us about the social work program at Cleveland State.
Well, we've had a social work program since 2004, and currently it's an Associate of Science program, and it's what we call a 2+2. So basically they get their freshman and sophomore year at Cleveland State, they get their associate's degree, and then they can choose to be a social work assistant, but about 85% of the students choose to go ahead and go on and get their junior and senior year at one of our senior institutions like UTC, UTK, Tennessee Wesleyan, Southern Adventist, Dalton State, MTSU, ETSU. We actually have 7 colleges that we transfer to with a pretty seamless transition for the students. They enter their junior year, and they take their junior and senior year and get a Bachelor of Social Work degree, and then they're officially a social worker at that time.
Wow. We're joined by Jana, Pankey, as we said, Cleveland State. And so what can someone do with this degree?
Oh gosh, there's so many things. A lot of people think it's just child welfare or child protection, which that is such an important job, but there's also so many other things. About 4% work in child welfare, work at Department of Children's Services, and the other 96% are spread basically all through the community. There's around 650,000 social workers right now in the United States that are degreed social workers, and so you will find them working with people with disabilities, people with any kind of mental health issues as far as needing counseling services, outpatient and inpatient, substance abuse counseling, working in the school systems. Right now, we're seeing a big push for social workers in the forensic social work, which is working in the courts, working in corrections, working in reentry programs after someone is incarcerated and needs services to transition back into the community, working with police departments. So that's a huge area right now. Of course, working with the elderly. As our population gets older too, we're seeing more and more people that need to work with our elderly.
Jana Pankey joins us, Cleveland State, so I know you're enrolling right now?
Yes, we sure are. We're enrolling. Our classes actually begin on August 23rd, so we're finishing up our summer semester. We're going to be fully back on campus this year. There is a mask mandate that will be required starting August 9th, just to protect our students and protect our staff and faculty. But we are fully on campus. We've got some great new facilities, new buildings that we're excited about. We're actually, the social work program is in a renovated building, which we're excited about opening up. And so we offer online options and on-campus options. So we are excited to be back on campus fully and looking forward to a great fall semester.
Jana Pankey, Cleveland State. How can people get more information and go ahead and enroll?
They can certainly stop by the campus. We have an advising center open, and then they can meet with one of our enrollment specialists, one of our advisors. Faculty will be back on August 9th, and so but they can contact us by phone, by email. Just reach out to that 423-472-7141 number, and we'll be happy to connect with them to get them started.
All right, Jana, thanks so much. Great seeing you. Great job. And I'll do this in honor of Cleveland State. We just started this today. Your local time is brought to you by your local community college. It's 8:45. Cleveland State always puts our community first. All right, I tell you what, Ashley, let's give away some more ducks. It is Duck Eve, and it's time to win your duck for tomorrow night's Mix 104.1 Great Cleveland Duck Race, presented by Don Ledford Automotive Center. We got some big prizes tomorrow night, Ashley.
Oh, yeah, the pre-owned GMC Denali. We got the trip to Jekyll Island and tons more prizes. Tickets to Titans, tickets to Six Flags, tickets to Lake Winnie, Dollywood, you name it. There's all kinds of prizes you can win tomorrow night.
It'll be a lot of fun. You can win your duck right now. Call us on the Volunteer Redapest Mix line. If you don't have your rubber duck for tomorrow night, call 614-6499 on the Volunteer Redapest Mix line. That's area code 423. We are running out of ducks. And Ashley, if the people have already won their duck, tell me, when do they have to pick them up?
They have to pick them up today at Don Ledford by 6 o'clock. Today's the last chance to pick them up at Don Ledford, so make sure you make it by there by 6 o'clock this evening.
Okay, yeah, that starts in about 15 minutes. So if you need to get your ducks, you must have already registered for your duck. But if you still have to pick them up, you can pick them up today 9 to 6 at Don Ledford. That goes back to July when we started all of this. And again, you got to get them. But right now, if you don't have your rubber duck, call me on the Volunteer Redapest Mix line. We're open on the phones now at 614-6499. This duck call is brought to you by your friends at Baskin-Robbins. Brad Benton. I don't know if Brad and Wendy have their ducks yet or not. Cleveland Tire Center. Andy and Linda Thompson will be there tomorrow night. My buddy Jeff will be there. Everybody, Cleveland Tire. No, I can't do the name says it all because my voice is dying in front of your eyes or ears or whatever you're doing. Hey, thanks to Check Into Cash. Alan Jones. We need to get Alan at the duck race this year. Steve Scoggins, all my friends. Dawn Heidberger is going to be out of town. Oh, my. Mayfield Air's going to be there, though, Ashley. Free Mayfield ice cream as usual.
Yes.
Tell me about the attractions.
Oh, so we'll have 7 bounce houses for the kids to play in. We'll have over 20 vendors. We'll have 2 monster trucks. We're shutting down Raider Drive for food trucks, so you can grab all kinds of goodies this year.
I told Autumn O'Brien at Cleveland High we need to shut it down at 7 a.m. tomorrow on the first day of school. She didn't like that.
She wouldn't like that.
Was not popular. But we will shut down for the food trucks, as Ashley said. Ashley has done a tremendous job. She's organized this event. She's our event coordinator. Great job. Well, I shouldn't say great. It's not over.
Tomorrow you can say great.
Hadn't happened yet, so we'll see how it goes. Tell me also, Cook's Food Store, they are having the one-day sale. It's their second biggest sale of the year to Thanksgiving, but they're also, Ashley, they're doing something very special.
Yes, Cook's is going to offer the vaccine tomorrow, starting at 9 a.m. in the pharmacy. You can get the Moderna or the Johnson & Johnson, whichever one you choose, to go get vaccinated tomorrow at Cook's Food Store.
All right, so call now if you don't have a rubber duck for tomorrow night, 614-6499. And then you got to pick them up by today at 6 p.m.
Hey, this is Eric Gardner with Volunteer Ritapest, and I hate to admit it, but I do listen to Steve and Bridget Mixed Mornings on Mix 104.1.
For those who deal with painful leg veins, Dr. Eston Winger wants you to know there is help.
Typically, most patients that come in have varying degrees of symptoms with their legs, and it could be that your legs feel heavy, your legs feel tired, your legs ache, your legs swell. And typically this is worsened as the day progresses as you're up on your legs. And most people think, oh, they're just for cosmetic reasons, but no, actually your legs can hurt by having varicose veins. The fact is that the veins are not going to go away on their own. The only way they're going to go away is by an intervention. And if they do bother you or you have questions about them, then I'd be more than happy to talk to you in consultation.
Schedule a consultation by phone, 423-472-5423.
You know, Bradley County just has always been special. The people are amazing. You know, being from here, growing up, we really pride ourselves on taking care of our friends and neighbors. And so that's what I love about Cleveland is just the camaraderie, the fellowship, the friendship. The fact that 95% of the people you see out here would give you the shirt off their back if they knew you or didn't know you. And that's Cleveland, that's Bradley County.
The law offices of Andrew B. Morgan pride themselves in serving the Bradley County community.
Ocoee OBGYN is a local and trusted women's care center in Cleveland, Tennessee. They understand that everyone's health needs are unique. Therefore, Ocoee OBGYN will deliver care that accommodates you. From routine annual exams and screenings to delivering babies, Ocoee OBGYN does it all. To plan a visit or get an appointment, give them a call at 339-8881. That's 339-8881. Or check them out at OcoeeOBGYN.com. Ocoee OBGYN.
Need a metal roof for your home or business? Come see us at Best Buy Metals, a leading manufacturer of metal roofing products. Looking for great service? Check. Want to choose from a wide variety of metal roofing products? Check. How about complimentary takeoffs and free estimates for commercial and residential projects? Check and check. From small orders to semi-loads, we've got you covered. Literally. Best Buy Metals. Quality roofing that lasts a lifetime. Come see us today.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits. It's always the right time for Mrs. Winter's. Serving up the most delicious Southern-style food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Their classically American Southern fried chicken, hot buttery biscuits, and home-style sides can't be beat. Mrs. Winters on Keith Street near 25th Street in Cleveland. Visit lovemrswinters.com. Don't wait in line. Download the free Mrs. Winters Chicken and Biscuits app for pickup or delivery.
Announcing this morning they will mandate masks beginning on Monday at all of their indoor facilities at all of their campuses. That's Cleveland State Community College following other colleges and universities. Of course, you heard earlier this week, maybe late last week, the UT system also made that announcement. Sheriff's deputies call to a child assault in progress at the athletic fields on the Bradley Central High School property Tuesday night at around 6 o'clock. Witnesses reported they observed two men assaulting a handcuffed juvenile. More on that story that's getting regional attention this morning. The update on the story brought to you yesterday morning about the crash on Dalton Pike. Charges have now been filed against Ernesto Perez. He failed a field sobriety test, faces numerous charges, including vehicle assault. That is a traffic crash where a child had to be flown by live force helicopter to Children's Hospital at Erlanger. Also in the news, yes, we made some news this morning. Our interview with the mayors of the city of Cleveland and Bradley County about the rising virus case level and the message to get vaccinated. Our mayors were in with us at about 8 o'clock this morning, and that interview already, I'm told, being picked up by Chattanooga Television. All right, that is the news, and tell you what, let's get this word, and we're going to come back and talk about the big flea market coming to Centenary Avenue. Those are words we never thought we'd say. Coming back in just a second. When it comes to protecting what matters most, it makes sense to choose an insurance agent that's a part of your community. Your local Allstate agent knows the ins and outs of both owning and protecting a home in your neighborhood. By choosing a local Allstate agent, you get an expert. Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too. Whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home, Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Rinnai, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public. To you as well.
Good morning.
Tell us, I'm going to begin with you. This is a big deal, though, this flea market you're having. Tell me about it.
You know, Steve, this is the third time we've done it, and it is a fun event. We've got a lot of residents on Centenary, but we've also got a lot of people out of the historic district who said, we want to participate. So they're bringing tables. We've got so much inventory. I bought a carload back from Florida 4 months ago. My basement is full, and we've cleaned out numerous houses. So we've got everything from furniture to tools and seasonal items and cookout grills, everything you could want to see at a flea market. So my feeling is, you know, it's a good model. The donors are getting rid of things that they're not using and giving it for a great cause. HC&A is getting the proceeds so they can do good things in the community. And people who come to the flea market get a bargain, and then we've got disabled veterans who are going to come through the street, and at 12 o'clock they'll be removing everything that didn't sell, and that'll be a donation to them. Oh, so, you know, it really is a win-win-win.
It really is. Andrew Herod, tell me a little more about this.
Yeah, so I want to talk about a few things about where this donation goes, right? Everybody wants to know when they donate something or give something, what it's exactly funding. It's not just helping out Mike's landscaping budget.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to say that publicly, but he does need help. I'll go ahead and tell you.
So the HC&A is an organization that we're here to preserve.
Why don't you say what that stands for?
The Historic Cleveland Neighborhood Association. Yep. And it's about preserving the historic district and also the whole downtown neighborhood area, as well as enhancing the quality of life of our residents. Some of the projects we're most proud of that events like our flea market help support. We built a flagpole and brick seating area at Arnold Elementary School, as well as a playground table a few years ago. Everybody is proud of the Deer Park enhancements and improvements over the years. We've been vital in that project. We've erected different historic signage downtown and also markers of historic houses, Highway 11 historic signage that a lot of people have seen. We hosted an outdoor patriotic party last year during the height of quarantine on Centenary Avenue, a nice social distancing patriotic event. Also, we are active with the city to enforce the coding, as well as to enhance the safety and the quality of life of our residents.
Centenary Avenue is just such a, well, it is a historical landmark in our community, and just we're so proud of it. Mike Griffin, who moved in, and, well, I don't know. I mean, you have to have as the Apostle Paul said, you have to have a thorn in the flesh, I guess. Mike, well, what do you have to say for yourself? And your backhand especially.
Backhand was good last night.
Well, actually pretty good, yeah.
Everything else is terrible. But been there 9 years, so I don't think I've ruined anything.
Not yet. You're trying.
But it is, and I would tell anybody this that was, and we've had a lot of new neighbors this year that have been moving in, and it's such a great place to live. We really just enjoy. I know Glow and Andrew would agree with me on that. It's
you bet.
It's a very unique place to live, and it's just has such a hometown family feel to it.
Well, I always say, of course, Mike is our president and CEO of the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce, until we can find somebody good. Anyway, we always sing a Centenary Avenue, especially for Halloween. Now, you know, so what I'm saying is your neighborhood there is just so welcoming to the community, and Glow, you're doing it again. We need to get the date out there and the specific information when this is going to happen.
It's going to be Saturday, the 14th of August, and it'll be running from 8 to 12. We've got everything, but we've also got a new resident who is a professional commercial baker. She's going to do all these wonderful baked goods. We'll be selling coffee and these baked goods. It's going to be a fun opportunity for people to come down, spend some time, and maybe find a bargain.
And we're going to be there live. Bridget is going to be doing that broadcast, but my family will be out there and really looking forward to this. Andrew, anything you want to say before we go here?
Yeah, thank you, Steve. Last thing, if people want to learn more about the organization, they can search historiccleveland.org is our website. Yeah. And we also have an Instagram page under Historic Cleveland as well.
All right, and I'll give Mike Griffin the final word.
Final word.
We wish it was your final word.
Did you have to give Bridget the day off so that she could do the remote?
She heard you were coming in. She looked at the calendar, and she said, I'm going back to rehab.
Tell her we missed her, and we appreciate your support as well.
No kidding. That's a wonderful, wonderful organization, a wonderful thing. And we're really looking forward to it. A week from Saturday. Glow, give me those hours one more time.
It's going to be 8 to 12 on the 14th of August. Come on down.
Absolutely. The legendary Centenary Avenue. I'm having lunch with Mike and two centenarians, or whatever you call them, later today, as a matter of fact. Guys, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Really looking forward to it. It's a wonderful thing. The flea market, again, August 14th. Mark your calendar. It's going to be a big time on that Saturday, 8 until noon. We'll come right back. Another big time. I'm told our phone's ringing off the wall for those rubber ducks. The big duck race tomorrow night, presented by Don Ledford Automotive Center. And Ashley, tell me again those big grand prizes tomorrow night at our 15th annual event.
Yes, we'll be giving away a pre-owned GMC Yukon Denali and also a trip to Jekyll Island.
Mike asked me off the air if the Yukon has an engine in it. I thought that was very mean to Chamber member Debbie Melton, former chair of the Chamber of Commerce. But anyway, all right, so it's tomorrow night. When do they need to pick their ducks up? When they win them?
6 o'clock today at Don Ledford. If you registered online or called in or through the app or however you did it, make sure you pick up your duck by 6 o'clock at Don Ledford today. Today is the last day to pick them up at Don Ledford.
Going to talk with our friends from the Cleveland Public Library up next.
Mix 104.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway. You probably heard the news. Most dealers don't have any inventory, but at Kia Cleveland, we do. In fact, we've got even more new Kias than I'm comfortable with, so we're rolling them out of here, like 2020 Kia Rios starting at $13,900. That's right, brand new cars starting at $13,900. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man, at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where car buying is as easy as 1, 2, 3. KiaofCleveland.com.
Ocoee OBGYN is a local and trusted women's care center in Cleveland, Tennessee. They understand that everyone's health needs are unique. Therefore, Ocoee OBGYN will deliver care that accommodates you. From routine annual exams and screenings to delivering babies, Ocoee OBGYN does it all. To plan a visit or get an appointment, give them a call at 339-8881. That's 339-8881. Or check them out at OcoeeOBGYN.com. Ocoee OBGYN.
Right now, they especially need people to donate blood if you're in the A negative or O negative blood type. And you know what? B negative, not far behind. That's at Blood Assurance. Go to bloodassurance.org. Make your appointment. Don't forget, Ashley R., they've got a very special prize for the month of August.
Yes, anyone who donates in the month of August will be entered for the side-by-side giveaway they're doing in December. So make sure you go to bloodassurance.com and set up your appointment.
All right. Bloodassurance.org, actually.
I'm sorry, .org.
Bloodassurance.org. And if you're A negative, O negative, B negative, which was the name of my memoir, by the way. Roger Pickett wrote a book called Sleep Better. My solution to that would be just talk to him. You know, one of those deals. What kind of clears you up. All right. Tell you what, we're going to talk with our friends from the Cleveland Public Library coming up in just a moment. Stand by for that. But we're doing this all morning. Let's give some more ducks away. It is Duck Eve. Mix 104.1's 15th annual Great Cleveland Duck Race is presented by Don Ledford Automotive Center. Call me now if you don't have your rubber duck and you want a duck for the race tomorrow night on the Volunteer Redapest Mix Line at 614-6499. That's area code 423-614-6499. You've been hearing all the talk about it. Don't have a duck? Call now. 614-6499. And Ashley, remind us, when do people have to pick up their ducks once they win them?
Yes, make sure if you register for a duck, you pick that up from Don Ledford today by 6 o'clock.
All right, taking your calls right now on the Volunteer Redapest Mix Line at 614-6499. You can win your duck right now for tomorrow night. Remember our double grand prize. Somebody's going to win that trip to Jekyll Island. Somebody else is going to win a pre-owned GMC Yukon Denali from Don Ledford Automotive Center. More attractions, food trucks, closing down Raider Drive. We got Cook's Food Store's one-day sale, duck race sale tomorrow. And vaccines for those who want them will be available at Cook's Food Store Pharmacy. It's a big event. It's the biggest event of the summer. Crossroads Community Church. They are giving $500 to a city school, $500 to a county school. And the winning school will get another $1,000 based on representation from the school tomorrow night. Registration at 4 o'clock until 6:30. But you must pick your ducks up by when, Ashley?
Today at 6 o'clock to Don Ledford.
All right, Don Ledford, North Lee Highway. We're taking your calls now. Win your duck for tomorrow night at 423-614-6499. We're going to check the news and talk to our friends in the Cleveland Public Library next.
Ocoee OBGYN is a local and trusted women's care center in Cleveland, Tennessee. They understand that everyone's health needs are unique. Therefore, Ocoee OBGYN will deliver care that accommodates you. From routine annual exams and screenings to delivering babies, Ocoee OBGYN does it all. To plan a visit or get an appointment, give them a call at 339-8881. That's 339-8881. Or check them out at OcoeeOBGYN.com. Ocoee OBGYN.
Hey, I'm Eric Garden with Volunteer Ridapest, and a major problem in our area is too much moisture in a crawl space. And it's pretty easy to tell if that's a problem at your house. Just open the crawl space door and take a whiff. You know, if you smell a musty odor, then you've got too much moisture. If you want to go a little further, you can crawl under there and have a bright flashlight and look at your floor joists. They should be a yellowish to beige color. If they're fuzzy looking, if they're dark, you need somebody to take a look at it that's a professional. You can give us a call at 698-7205. We'll give you a free evaluation.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. If you are looking for a stable, long-term career, they have an immediate opportunity for full-time employment with advancement opportunities available. Potential to earn over $20 an hour. Apply now at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. That's jobs.kroger.com.
Seeing purple? It's a sign you need new glasses. Come to the Purple Store, Eye Your Optical, and you get the second pair absolutely free.
Eye Ear Optical.
Age 13, reported that he had been handcuffed, taken from his home, and forced into a vehicle by two men. He was then driven to the ball fields at Bradley Central High School and forced to perform physical exercise in the heat of the day without water. He further reported that when he refused, he was threatened with a taser by one of the men, and the other man unsnapped a holstered handgun, putting him in fear. The investigation also revealed that the two men were dressed in military-style BDUs, wearing badges and police-style duty belts complete with handguns. They were later identified to work for a fugitive recovery company. When witnesses attempted to intervene, the two men again handcuffed the juvenile and placed him inside a vehicle. The two men were identified as Tristan Palmer, 23, of Madisonville, and Gabriel Black, 27, of Cleveland. Both men stated that they were sent by their boss with the fugitive recovery company to, quote, work this kid and give him a boot camp. After investigation and discussion of the circumstances with the District Attorney General's office, both men were charged with kidnapping and aggravated child abuse. The investigation is ongoing and additional charges are being considered. If you have any information or witnessed the incident, please contact Detective Robbie Hare with the Bradley County Sheriff's Office Criminal Investigations Division at 423-728-7306. Also in news today, on August 3rd, Bradley County emergency personnel responded to the 5600 block of Dalton Pike to the report of a head-on collision resulting in injuries to 3 people, including a child. The driver of a black Ford truck was traveling south when it crossed over the center line into the northbound lane, striking a red Ford truck. 3 vehicle occupants were treated for injuries sustained in the crash, including a child who was flown via Life Force to Children's Hospital at Erlanger. Ernesto Perez, 27, of Calhoun, Georgia, was administered field sobriety tests by Bradley County Sheriff's Office traffic investigators and arrested as a result. Perez was charged with vehicular assault, driving under the influence, 2 counts of felony reckless endangerment, failure to exercise due care, and improper passing. In news today, the latest count from the Tennessee Department of Health puts the active number of COVID-19 cases in Bradley County at 331. This number represents an additional 40 new cases in one day alone. Weekly counts have doubled for the last 3 weeks as the rise in new cases trends upward. Hospitalization numbers are also tracking very closely with this trend. It is difficult to pinpoint the exact reason for the increase, but common sense would point to a few possible reasons why. The emergence of new variants of the original COVID-19 virus is likely to be the primary reason for our spike in numbers. These new variants can be more contagious and spread more easily than previous versions. Another reason may be the lack of attention paid to prevention. As our numbers began to drop just a few months ago, life appeared to return to normal. This undoubtedly resulted in a false sense of security and a deviation from the precautions necessary to stop the spread. The governor has given no indication he will institute a mask mandate and has not taken steps to give local authority to officials to mandate one either. There was not a mandate in Bradley County earlier in the pandemic, and there is no plan to institute one in the future. No authority or directive has been given to state or local officials to mandate or require the vaccine. Organizations and businesses may be choosing to implement their own requirements, but there is no such mandate or requirement from the county level. Only roughly 30% of the Bradley County population has been vaccinated, and we continue to encourage those who are willing and able to be vaccinated to do so. Mix 104.1's Steve Hardline will be interviewing Bradley County Mayor D. Gary Davis and Cleveland City Mayor Kevin Brooks at 8 a.m. this morning on Mix 104.1. From WRCB Channel 3, Coty Wamp announced Wednesday she's preparing to challenge Hamilton County District Attorney Neil Pinkston. Wamp is currently the general counsel at the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office. She's also the daughter of former U.S. Representative Zach Wamp. Pinkston's 8-year term expires next year. This has been your local and state news. You can get news anytime via the Mix 1041 mobile app or by visiting our website, mymix1041.com. From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, this is Jeremy Galt reporting.
All right, we welcome you back, everyone. Mix 1041. We're on the radio, and we're on Mix TV this morning. And our longtime friend from the Public Library in Cleveland, Keisha Parks, joins us. Keisha, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you very much. We are happy to be here, and I'm here with my summer intern, Victoria the intern.
Hello. Hey. Victoria, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah. Doing okay?
So.
How's the summer been at the library for you?
It's been a very eye-opening experience. I absolutely love it there. And this is my last week, second to last day today.
Oh.
So I'm glad I'm here with you. This is the best decision I've made in a long time.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
People just love you, Keisha.
Well,
you know that.
No, it's the project. It's really her project.
Yeah.
She's been doing some really cool things. We had the opportunity to apply for, it was a grant through the Public Library Association, which is an affiliate of the American Library Association. And the grant was to host an intern for the summer. We were accepted last year, but you know, there were some things, and then and it is called the Inclusive Intern Initiative, and so we were looking for they're looking for all types of people that are interested in library science and the librarianship field. And so we had the privilege to have Victoria with us this summer, and they were responsible for coming up with a project that would connect her interest and our library needs, as well as connect all of that to our community. Wow. And she came up with dude. So, Victoria, talk to us.
So, what I will be doing is I will be interviewing underrepresented people in our community, and we will be highlighting their stories and sharing them with the rest of our community. We'll have videos and a podcast. The podcast is complimentary. It'll be the unedited conversation, and if everything goes well, I have an interview tomorrow, and that is great. I'm very excited for it. I think it can do a lot of good things, just learn about our community in general. We want to promote diversity, inclusion, and education, because the best way that you can learn about somebody is talking to them. So we're going to have conversations.
Right. That's exactly right. Well, Keisha, what's the summer been like at our library?
Summer reading. Yay.
Yes.
We had so much fun this. Okay, so usually summer is our busiest time. Mm-hmm. And 2021 did not fail. Summer has been our busiest time. We've connected with families. We're pretty much virtual, but we added in some face-to-face programming. It was really cool to be able to. The zoo came and we were in the parking lot. We had a pet fashion show on the porch. That was awesome.
Wow.
Uptown Hound, she came and she was like all in there and judging. They were so cute.
Oh, yeah.
So cute. And so we had that, and that was in person. We had our Friends of the Library gave books to give away during the last 2 weeks. And this has been, last year we did the same thing. It's been awesome. High five, shout out to the Friends of the Library. You guys are awesome. And so we had the opportunity, we do this thing called Monday Night Lives. And we had the opportunity to travel around to all different places in our community and in Chattanooga and do lives on the library's Facebook. And so Shannon Bismarck, who is the teen librarian, she and I went everywhere. We went to a farm. She saw her first cow. We went to the aquarium. We had a canine unit come to the library. We were just out and about. And we took Victoria the intern.
Oh, my. There we go.
And that's another thing she got to find out about libraries, that libraries are not just a place where you go and get stuff now. It's a place where you experience. You have experiences. And libraries have been changing so much over like the last 10 years. And another thing that our library has changed, we are now offering seeds. And it's called the Growing Things Seed Exchange. And we are growing lots of things, and it's a free service. The only requirement is that people bring seeds back to the library, and so that it can stay sustainable, so that we can keep it going. And as an offshoot from that, this summer we have this community produce cart that we've been. Not only did we give away books, and we gave away lunches, but we also gave away produce. Cool thing is, we give our community an opportunity to connect with us and to partner with us by bringing like excess that they have. Take care of your family first, like eat your food, preserve your food. But then if you have excess or some leftover, come and share it with your library neighbors. And so we roll the cart out. It's pretty much stationed in the children's library because it's closest to our garden. But we can put vegetables on, and people who need vegetables, maybe we don't make a big fuss. If you want something, they know it's there, and they can just go and take tomatoes, cucumbers. This is all fresh food, and it's such an awesome opportunity to be able to serve our community this way. We serve our community in so many ways.
I was going to say, you do, and you just wouldn't think of that about a library, but you guys are just all over the map as far as needs are concerned. That's wonderful.
I love it.
I know you do.
I love my job.
I know you do. I know you do. We're joined by Keisha Parks and Victoria Thomas, the intern. Victoria, where are you normally? Are you in school?
Well, I'm about to be going to MTSU. So I just graduated Cleveland High School. I've been, is it a Clevelandite? I don't know. For all 18 years of my existence. So I'm just chilling at school usually. So now I'm here with this wonderful lady.
That's great. That's just wonderful.
Thank you.
Keisha, as we, school starts tomorrow here in the city and county. So what happens at the library? What are you? What goes on then?
This week we're on hiatus, so we took a moment.
Good.
We had to breathe.
Yep.
Our last program was a 12-hour program with the teens, and so I was sleepy.
That'll do it to you every time. I guarantee you.
So that was a long day, but we've taken this week to do statistics and some work, and then we will start back up with regularly scheduled programming next week. Off the summer schedule, we'll be back to pre-summer schedule. We are anticipating, I have high hopes, okay? We are anticipating a big hoo-ha October the 5th. Face to face.
Oh, man. Oh, wow.
I'm sort of excited. I hope the world does not implode or collapse around us again. But I'm really looking forward to seeing my little friends. And so October the 5th is a Tuesday. And I have a story time on Tuesday morning. And so.
Great.
Yes.
So we're hopefully back to that October 5th.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
yeah.
I hope that goes very well.
I hope so too.
How can we get more information about the Cleveland Public Library?
You can find us at www.clevelandlibrary.org and give us a phone call, 423-472-2163.
All right, ladies, thanks so much.
Yeah.
My friend Keisha Parks and Victoria Thomas, good luck at MTSU.
Thank you.
Doing some great work. All right, I tell you what, that's it for our broadcast this morning. We've had a very busy morning, a lot of highlights since 7 a.m. If you missed anything, you can watch us on Mix TV, our digital television channel at mymix1041.com. And go back. We understand the interview with the mayors back at 8 o'clock is getting a lot of attention about what they said about the rising virus case rates and vaccinations and that sort of thing. This reminder, Dwayne Williams live at Don Ledford, Cleveland today, beginning at 3 o'clock. This is it, your last chance to win your duck for tomorrow night's Mix 1041 Great Cleveland Duck Race, our 15th annual. This is the last day to win, but it's also the last day to pick up your ducks. If you have won a duck at any time, going back to late June, you've got to have those picked up by 6 o'clock tonight at Don Ledford on North Lee Highway, and we're going to continue to give them out over the air this morning. For Mix TV, that's it. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow morning. But for our radio audience, we are going to go back to the music right now. But first, this on Mix 1041.